What is up, guys? It is Flash back with some more charts and another video. Today is Sunday, February 23rd, about 1:11 p.m. Eastern. Today we are going to focus on strategy measured in Bitcoin, strategy denominated in Bitcoin. So first, let's zoom way out. And here we go. This is strategy measured in Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, right? So strategy didn't really start buying Bitcoin, I think, until August 2020. So like right here, that's when they started buying Bitcoin. But I'm going to zoom in on the daily, right? So let's just have this big picture in mind. The first channel I'm going to throw up is this one. So this is kind of like its base. It's based out. If we invert this, another base. So, this can go both ways, I think, but this looks like, kind of a topping structure, right? So if we invert it back to its regular scale, we could consider it to be a bottoming structure, right? So let's go into the daily. And what I'm going to do is just throw on, I removed all my previous lines and I have some new lines that I want to present and just maybe get some feedback on. So if you're finding this helpful, drop me a like, drop me a comment on what you might think. So let's just remove this for a second. We're going to throw on some other channels here. So let's zoom in, get the full picture. So we'll go with channel number 1. Consolidation, downtrending consolidation. Okay, channel number 2. Sideways consolidation, maybe sloping to the upside a little bit. All right, channel number 3. Another sideways consolidation, didn't really touch this second line down here at the bottom, but just kind of gives a clear picture of what price might be doing. Third channel, boom. This could be the third consolidation that it's in. Now, this does kind of look like a blow off top, but this also was kind of like a blow off top. So what I think this is doing against Bitcoin is it's just appreciating very aggressively and then goes sideways against Bitcoin for a period of time. Now there is another channel here that I've had on, so I'm gonna hide this one and we'll put on this one. So this is more of the sideways downtrending consolidation. You can kind of see they're a little bit similar, right? I'm not sure which one I like better yet. We're going to kind of let price tell us, but we'll hide this one for now and we'll just have this one on. Okay, so there's a series of channels here, and then let's look at the third channel that I have. Boom. That thing is pretty clean. When you talk about this high, and this high, they all pretty much connect to each other. And then I even have a trend line here, so a yellow trend line. So this kind of just gives you kind of a cleaner picture, right? A cleaner look and feel. But again, we have this big one here that it's all within this right now. Like this is the big base. It kind of poked its head above here. Didn't quite make it out. Maybe there's a little bit of resistance right here too, but for the sake of a channel, this looks like a pretty good base. So what's the takeaway from this video? It's that, no matter which channel that we have on, whether it's this yellow one or whether this blue one, we may still have a little bit of downside. It could sweep this low, it could extend this channel down, who's to say? But these are series of channels, a series of bull flags, really, if you can kind of think about it. And I think strategy is going to continue its march up against Bitcoin. Like, I think that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to be volatile. Bitcoin is even seeing some volatility. But I think end of the day, like, we zoom out, we redraw our charts. Like, I think there's some good things to kind of keep the faith on, so to speak. So this is what I'm going to be following for the foreseeable future. We have these 3 tops that are pretty much connected. We really don't have a bottom here that's connected. So we could mimic that like that. Something to keep in mind. But at the end of the day, if we go back to Bitcoin, as I'm saying, with these consolidations that you see, like, it kind of has this domed look, these domed consolidations, and we'll put the rainbow wave on. Like, we could still continue down this dome for a little bit, but still ultimately break out to the upside. So I feel like I'm pretty confident where price is at and what it's doing. Like it seems like it's like a beach ball being held underwater. So I think, we could even come down here a little bit further, and I think we can be confident that okay, it's still going to go up to the upside because of the power law, because of liquidity. There's a big liquidity cycle here that I think we're in the middle in. So that's kind of my take, and then I'll bring up the MSTR chart itself. Like I have this green parabola on here just for fun, kind of like a guideline, if you will. We'll remove that for the time being, but as you can see, this kind of looks similar to that MSTR chart measured in Bitcoin. And even here you have these downtrending yellow resistance lines, right? Like price has done this before, and price actually looks a lot like it did back in July to October of 2023 even. It looks very, very similar. So just a quick little Sunday video for you guys. We're looking at mainly MicroStrategy, or strategy measured in Bitcoin. Volatility is going to happen to the downside and the upside. But I think, we have some new channels to play with. So, let's see if they hold on. Let's see if we can hold on tight. And I think we'll have some continued upside here, right? So let's just flash checking in on Sunday. Hope you guys have a great afternoon, great evening. We'll see you next week. Take care.